You get 3 tries. I failed all 3 times.
Stay in.
Drained the oil and glitter came out.
Taking our boy over to the coast.
This could potentially be my last illegal journey.
What is up, guys, and welcome back to the Thrashin Supply channel. Cole and Juan are back there working on something. You guys got to hang out with us down in Mexico for the last couple weeks, which was incredible. We've had a couple weeks back here at Thrashin Supply. Juan.
Yeah, baby.
Cole. We've been back at the shop now for a little bit of time. We've been working on some new products, stuff we can't share yet.
So don't look close. If you see stuff in the background, don't look too close.
Yeah.
But one of the things that I was thinking about and Courtney brought up as we crossed the border last time, Cole lost his passport, right?
I've been seeing the comments. Yes, I know I lose stuff a lot. I lost my phone.
Lost his phone?
My passport. I don't know. I'm gonna start taping everything to my helmet so I can't lose it.
Courtney was like, hey, Cole's riding a lot of the company bikes. Has he got his license yet?
You do, right?
Yeah, I got my driver's license. I'm good. I'm good to go.
My guy
got back across the border.
My guy said ripping our bikes with no license.
Let's get this straight. So Cole, when did you get your first Harley?
2017.
Okay, and what was your first Harley?
So my first bike, my most regrettable sell so far was the white FXDX. Probably saw it if you've been following Thrashin Supply for years. You probably saw it on there. I was a factory Honda racer, so I could never post that I owned a Harley.
Yeah.
Probably my favorite bike I've owned so far. Just like the DX I just rode to.
So that was a 01, 02?
01. Perfect, dude.
Let's see.
Pristine.
Let's see. Can they see that?
Dude, that was scary. Why'd you sell that thing?
Dude, I sold it to buy my bagger.
Okay.
Because I had this FXR
Yep.
that I was building on the side. And the FXR and the DX were like so similar. I was like, I don't need 3 bikes. I'll just sell this and then I'll pick up a bagger. Because that was my first year that I was going to Sturgis later that year.
All right, so then you went to Sturgis on what year bagger?
2020 River Rock Gray. It looks more green. But that was my first trip to Sturgis on that
Okay.
I
bad boy.
thought it was brown.
So I just posted those photos on our Instagram. Courtney actually went on that Sturgis trip too.
Yeah. And I just sold that bike too, literally like a month before I moved back here. So I was living in Idaho, which you can only really ride like 3 to 4 months out of the year, which I'm sure a lot of our viewers can relate to. Between that and not having anybody to ride with,
Yeah.
I was like, why is this bike just sitting, taking up room in my garage? I'm just gonna get rid of it. Little did I know that Lance and I were gonna hop on a phone call and I was gonna move back to California to come work for Thrashin Supply. So that's another regrettable sale.
You guys also saw a vlog series earlier. I bought his FXR off of him.
Yeah.
But I kind of bought it saying like, dude, it was sitting at his cousin's house. It's like, let's get it over to the shop. Anytime you come here, you can ride it.
The deal was like, I'll sell it to you for pretty cheap,
Yeah.
especially at the time.
I got a steal.
And he was like, you know, like anytime you're in town, feel free to ride it, take it whenever you want. So then I moved here, work here, so now I just sit next to it all
Which
day.
he doesn't even ride his FXR. He rides the company DX.
Yeah.
He rides the company bagger. He has yet to even get on his old FXR. But okay, again, circling back around, license. Courtney's like, he's going to Sturgis this year. Is he gonna be on a company bike? Like I advise you, get him to get his license in case we get pulled over. We don't wanna get a bike towed, have like an issue or something. That kind of goes into another story we had. Were you there on that trip? You were meeting us from the other end.
Yeah, I was already there. You guys are riding to meet up with me, and I was like, where's Cole?
What year was this?
July 8th, 2021, so right before we went to Sturgis.
Okay. Is being pulled over. That is his bagger. He is being pulled over by a motorcycle cop. Pull up
Yeah.
the clip of it. Here is the deal. We were all meeting up in downtown LA to go ride in the LA River. Juan knew how to get down there. He was already down there. Me and Cole were heading out. Cole was filming me riding, hence how we get some of the cool shots. And we went by an accident, and a bunch of highway patrol were like checking out the accident, and we didn't think that it would be an issue. So he rode by filming the accident.
We were filming lane splitting like we do and kind of just, you didn't have the vlog then. It was more just Instagram clips just to like post. So yeah, this is my clip. You can hear filming Lance. That's me getting pulled over.
So it's telling me you hear the siren. He didn't end up going in the LA River with us.
I got pulled over, got my bike impounded. I got an Uber ride home. I called Lance and I was like, hey, as soon as you get home, I need somebody that has a motorcycle license to get my bike out of impound.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to, I was leaving for the weekend. I remember it happened on like a Thursday and I was like, I don't want to deal with this on Monday because the fees are going to quadruple by then. So like he got back to Thrashin. I went and picked him up. We went back to the impound lot, got the bike. It was a whole ordeal.
Yeah, it wasted a day of basically getting his bike out of impound. Cost him almost $500 or something like that. plus the ticket. Courtney's like, we just don't want that to happen when you guys are trying to get to Sturgis. You're in some random state. It could be later in the day. You got to wait the next day to get the bike out or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Cole, tell us a little bit about your experience trying to get your license recently.
Oh, man. Not even my license, my permit.
What happened?
So we were going to Daytona, which we vlogged, and the day before, Lance is like, I don't know if they're gonna check for your license or your permit or whatever, but wouldn't hurt to go try. So I showed up as soon as the DMV opened. You get 3 tries. I failed all 3 times. I didn't study though. So I've had my permit before. What I did was, usually there's a wait. You go to the DMV, you get like an hour at least. So what I did last time was I just studied while I waited. And I watched YouTube videos, I looked at literature, all kinds of stuff, and passed it easily. And this time I was like, they're like, all right, yeah, go take a seat. Literally it was like watching a YouTube video, and they're like 5 minutes later, like, all right, you're up. I'm like, oh God, here we go.
Keep in mind, guys, this guy has been on a dirt bike, motorcycle since he was 2 years old.
I can ride a bike better than whoever wrote the guy has.
So he has many accolades to his name. Supercross wins on a 450, race wins on 250s, outdoor races, national championships, amateur national championships. He's a really good rider, but he has no idea how to ride legally.
There's another rules.
Hey, I know how to ride. When we were in Mexico, the sign said Alto. My boy kept blowing all the stop signs. We were in the car, it was Alto, Alto, Alto.
No habla español, okay? All right, so here's the deal. Here's what's going on today. Cole, even when I kind of came into his office and like kind of let him know what was going on, he's like, I haven't had time to study.
Yeah. He's like, we're going to the DMV. I was like, dude, what? Like, I would have got the handbook. I would have
3 more tries. Here we go.
Yeah.
So, all right, we're gonna go to the DMV. We're gonna see if Cole can pass his permit test. Try to get in there and get the camera in there and see like how nervous he is. He's sweating bullets as he's trying
I'm
to
gonna throw my hood on and put some earbuds in and be like, and read the questions out loud.
Where are the card out? Where are the card out?
Can I take my license with my helmet on?
So hopefully he can pass his test, and then we can legally go out and do a little lunch celebration ride. Maybe we'll get some tacos on the coast or
weight
something.
That would be lifted off my shoulders.
Well, that's the easy part. You need to do the riding test is actually not as easy as I thought. There's 2 ways to do it here. You can take a class and they give you your license after you do your permit, or you could actually go do the course. I think your dad did the course.
You can keep going, but I had to do the class because I was 15, 16, 30, no, 15 years ago. You had to.
Yeah.
So I did the class. Dude, the class guy almost kicked me out. I was doing wheelies, stoppies,
You
skidding.
texted me in the middle of the class. I remember this still, and you sent me a photo that you're in a class. Like, what are you doing? You're like, I'm learning how to ride a motorcycle. I was like, you know how to ride a motorcycle? He's like, yeah, but every time I go off a jump, I end up going too far back and doing a backflip. So I'm trying to correct it.
Yeah. So what I was gonna say is like I also started riding when I was 15 and a half.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to take the class, so I just renewed my permit every time until I turned 21. I think at 21 they allow you to do the course.
Yeah.
And it was
The one at the DMV?
at the DMV.
Yeah.
And even though I had been riding not as long as you guys, but I had a lot of street riding experience, like it was still a little challenging because you can't put your feet down and you're like things you don't really focus about when you're riding. Like I got to keep my front like tire on the lines and stuff.
Can I downshift holding the camera? And
Basically, I don't know, those of you, I don't know if it's different in other states than California, but California, you gotta like go through cones, do a circle, come back through the cones, then go back through the circle, do the corner the other way.
Yep.
I've done it for fun because it's all painted
Can
out.
we set it up in the parking lot at Thrashin?
Dude, I think there's specs you could download because I was thinking about doing this.
All right, enough. Let's go show them. In the last couple of vlogs, everyone's been asking about hats. Let's go show them the hats. Guys, these hats should be dropping the week of this vlog. If you aren't signed up for our email blast, sign up for our email blast or just stay following along on the website. But all of these hats we have been wearing the last couple of vlogs, they're dropping. Which one have you been wearing a lot? You've been like...
This one and this one.
You could see, look at how dirty this one is. This is from being in Juan's bags from Mexico.
I'm sure, yeah, I took this to Mexico for it and they took it and never gave it back to me.
So this is typical flat bill, mesh back, snapback. I've been wearing this blue one a lot and I've been wearing this brown one a lot. These have like a curved bill, lightly structured. This hat has been kind of my go-to. And then Cole, what have you been wearing?
You told me bringing it yesterday, I totally forgot, but the corduroy style, dude,
So-
I love that hat.
So we don't have the corduroy because Cole's been wearing it at his house. And
My
we literally...
chick probably has it, dude. If you want your wife to steal your hat, then get the corduroy hat. It's dialed.
So pick out a hat that you would wear right here.
I got this guy.
All right. So he's wearing the same one as me, but in black. There it is.
Dialed.
All right, one more thing dropping this month, and the reason why we're kind of sharing both of these is we don't know when the product's actually showing up to our show or to our warehouse. We're sharing with you guys what's coming and what to be ready for and what's going to go out in the next couple days. We have this radical American styled Freedom Machine bald eagle American flag FXR Thrashin supply shirt dropping. Boom! Along with these gloves that go along with it, both available in a gray and a black. And then the cool thing about this shirt is that when we drop the shirt, there will also be a, how big is the banner, Jake? A 2x2, what's the material? Yeah, like a 2x2, like polyester, kind of like a flag material, big kind of garage banner of this same artwork. So if you dig that, be ready for the website. Here, hold this thing up, Juan. Thing's sick. Show them what's on the back. Sick. Be ready for that stuff this month. So let's go see if Cole can get his license.
Wait, how are we getting there?
Riding.
This could potentially be my last illegal journey.
All right, let's get. I have confidence in him. 4 times the charm.
I don't know, dude. They have 4 different tests. That's the thing. That's why they only let you do it 3 times. Because if you're there for too many, then you'd get the same test.
Dude, you know what got me was the question where it's like, if you see an obstruction in the road, do you hit the brakes, turn, and throttle? And I was thinking like in my head, like I'm riding a moto-bike, right? Like
he's wheeling over.
I might like skid a little bit, like do a little burnout, you know? It's like, nah, can't do that.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
All right, who's riding what?
I'm taking my bagger.
I'd love to ride this ST. Is it rideable? I'd actually take the bags off. Never ridden it with no bags.
Yeah, you just give me like 5 minutes.
Alrighty. We talked about his license.
We didn't talk about one thing. I was like, are we gonna say
You
it?
kind of started to bring it up.
Are we gonna say it?
Yeah, so Cole moves back to California. He gets a shot, or he starts working here at Thrashin, hanging out with Juan and I. Really, he started working here at Thrashin because his passion is to be Juan. He really enjoys work.
Computer design, building parts, making parts, figuring out the whole process of making parts. I don't know.
So to give you guys an idea, this is Thrashin's 3D printer, and Cole owned this, and he brought this here to help support our needs. He does know how to make stuff, and he's actually been a big part of some of the new products that you guys have maybe even seen. Let's go show him the 3D printed points cover, you call it, cam cover. This was something like one of his first projects that he worked on, and Juan, I think, helped him over his shoulder a little bit. I did hear Juan give him some advice on how to do this plane differently and shave that off.
Really just like trying. So the main purpose was on the way to Arizona, my foot was rubbing up against the VVTi cover. Don't really have anything behind this. So Juan and I took it off, and I was like, hey, how do I, what's the process to start? He taught me how to trace it and do all the stuff to kind of get it into a computer and start designing from the ground up. So with Juan's help, they were able to come up with this component, as well as I was sitting on the bike. He expressed his need to make it thinner because he felt like the 2024 cam cover like stuck out wider, and he was unhappy with how much it was pushing his foot off. So he expressed, I want to make it thinner. So that's where we started. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like I sat on the bike and I was like, hey, how do we cut this corner off? Was that me or I
was that
designed
you?
it flat. That was you. Maybe make it a little more 3-dimensional. Basically, it's kind of like, kind of like what Thrashin falls into is like we see a problem, we fix it, we make it better, and make it the best we can. And yeah, so that was like a problem that I found on this bike. And I was like, hey, what do you guys think about, making this thinner, trying to solve a problem?
So we came up with this, so you guys can see, I'm gonna try to hold this up, give you an idea. So from this angle, let's see here, we shaved off that corner, which allows you to actually use a little bit more of that area with your foot. And then we actually brought in this cover, like Cole said, about a 1/2 inch. Okay, the story kind of like went a little sideways, but again, Cole came over here to help us work on parts, experienced motorcycle rider and interest in CAD. But so then he goes, I want to get my own bike. I want to get my own bike. And I was like, dude, you have a bunch of bikes here you can ride. Like, don't rush it. Let's find you the right one. Ride the bikes at Thrashin. I can't ride 5 bikes at the same time. You're more than welcome to ride any bike here. I want my own bike.
Thought I found the one.
I told him it wasn't the one.
I was just like, have Lance ride it. Get him over there one of these days. Like, you've ridden these type of bikes for a long time. Like, I've ridden them, but you've ridden them for a lot longer.
However, with the vlog, problems turn into, we have a way of turning problems into like making content. So there's always a bonus in having
A
bike
problem.
that doesn't-
So as you can tell, there's a problem.
Let me be an
here.
optimist. Let me be an optimist.
So what did you buy? We're not gonna pull it out yet. Tell us what
I
you got.
bought a 2005 FXDX I or L. I don't really know what the last
I think it's
letter is.
LI.
LI. Okay.
Okay, I told him not to get it because I said it was like a weird mid-year, like 1 year only, fuel injected, 39 millimeter. I'm not happy with that 05 year. It's like in 06, they went to the 49 millimeter fuel injected, the whole bike changed. 04s, you can find the carbureted bikes. I'm like, dude, find yourself, you know, an 01, 02 carbureted FXDX. He didn't want to wait. He found this one on the internet. So Cole, pull the bike out.
Oh, it rolls really
Fire
good.
that thing up, dude. Let's hear it.
What happened, dude?
Well, she was running a little weird the first week after I bought it. So
Well, what happened here? What happened here?
there was a fairing on it. There were some bags on it.
It was all, not to be mean, but it was all kind of repop stuff where the fairing was just like a fiberglass fairing. We weren't really stoked on it, so we started taking off some of this repop stuff that to us was not quality equipment.
Yeah,
right?
and I like the mini fairings, like what you have on your FXR. That's what I had on my FXDX. So I had already purchased one, ready to throw it on, getting all excited to start.
But wait a
trying this
second.
thing out.
Oh, wait, did it come with only one push rod?
No, this-
These are
this one's-
Bluetooth. These are the Bluetooth.
Yeah,
push
this
rods.
is, that's the thing I like about the 05s is it's really when Bluetooth started to kind of take
Yeah,
over. the
right.
world.
They went a little computer generated here, so
Yeah.
then they were like, let's go.
Like, I'm either tempted to take off this cam cover or get the video up.
I got the video. I got the video.
All right, guys, so here's the deal. He somehow rides this bike home. He says, yeah, it's got like a bad tune or a bad sputter. Maybe I could buy like a little, couple different
I
sensors
thought
and figure
was
it out.
sumping. So like it was right around the time that your bike sumped when we got to Arizona.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, my bike's sumping. Like no problem. Like I'll just get back, drain the oil. There was way too much oil, so it was sumping. However, it was sumping because
Oh, we did a little bit. Obviously, there was an issue we were trying to troubleshoot, diagnose, and one of the things we thought were like, let's take the cam cover off and let's measure the run out on the crank.
Is the- wait.
we got there
Wait.
too quick. We drained the oil because I was like, I'll just drain the oil, see what's going on here. Drain the oil and glitter came out. So we're like, all right, something's a little off.
That's true. Glitter did come out. Then we took the oil filter off and we cut it to see like what it filtered. And there was more glitter and some chunks of metal in there.
So I was thinking, because I know these engines, the twin cams are kind of notorious for the cam tensioner
Yeah.
thing. I was like, let's take the cam cover off and see what's going on under there. We find out that it's direct drive, so gear on
So
gear.
yeah, so it's a gear drive cam chest kit, which if they go bad, they go real bad.
What we learned. So we're gonna do the run out here, right?
Okay, show
So
us. Let me see.
typical. Can you see that?
Yep, perfect.
We only want to go to 5. That's like the limit, right? So you can see it's at 0. We start cranking it. Oh, that's a little bit. I paused it. It's a little past the limit.
Okay.
A little bit of. Oh my god! Oh, 34. All right. At this point,
All right,
we knew
so-
something was wrong.
So you guys remember when we put cams in Juan's bagger and my bagger, both of our runouts were, I don't know, 6 thou, something like that. It's still even a little too far.
34 is not that even that bad.
Let me just say this. Before we put this on it, he spun it, and I caught from the corner of my eye. I didn't want to say anything, but I saw the thing go like, and I was like, maybe I'm tripping.
I also want to say, the guy that sold me this, he told me there was problems, like he was having problems, he didn't really know what it was. It's not his fault. And even when I told him about it, like he was like, dude, let me give you more money. Like, I'm sorry, like some of your money back. Like, I'm sorry this is happening. I'm like, dude, it is what it is. I knew the gamble I was signing up for.
So you guys remember when we did the baggers, we were at like 5-6 thou, and even the fueling guys came on camera and said like, we normally wouldn't put the cam chest in, but these guys are taking the risk on their own. So his is 30
So
thou
did you
right
guys not
now.
have enough camera? I thought you wanted like a little extra just in case.
So something happened. His gears, do you have the components out? Did you take the gears out?
So I think what happened was for those gear drives to work, it has to be like a really fresh, like
It has to
brand
be
new.
balanced, it
Dial.
basically zeroed out, welded, and never move. And then
Yeah.
that way the gears don't jump.
Right. We don't know exactly what's done to the motor, but I think at some point maybe something went a little bit out of balance and it ate a gear,
Yeah.
a tooth on the gear.
Yeah.
And the tooth went through the 2 gears and it like separated them and
Yep.
like bent everything.
Yep.
Like,
Show us what you got. Here's the box, dude.
Full Dyna.
Full Dyna.
All right, so you had a stock cam plate.
Yeah, that was
Yes.
interesting.
And this thing's like CNC ported Scream Eagles. There's
there's a
one.
missing
There's our
tooth.
first culprit.
Missing tooth. Show me from the side. You can see the tooth missing right there. Nice, you can see it here.
Pull out the oil pump. So I think that tooth broke off and it like went in between the gears and it like forced everything apart. And then we saw some more damage in
that's right.
the oil pump. So see that's cracked.
Yep.
Nice and chewed up in the middle.
All right, Cole. And how long have you had this bike? We really wanted to do a vlog where it was like, Cole got a new bike. What'd he get? Let's go for a ride.
This is that vlog. This is that vlog right here, dude.
Can you wheelie it? Can Cole wheelie his Dyna?
So buy some t-shirts and some other parts so that I can afford to build my bike.
Can Cole's bike start?
So how long have you had it, Cole?
About a month and a half maybe.
Wait,
Wait. Did you get this? So you got it before Mexico. And what timeline of our vlogs did you get this? Like, what else are we
Right
doing?
before Arizona.
So before Arizona.
Oh shoot, yeah.
So Cole's had this bike secretly since before Arizona, before Mexico.
How long did you ride it?
Did you find out about this before Arizona? Like the
I found out that it was the weirdest thing. It would run like really weird when it was cold, and it would warm up and it would run great. Like it ripped, which I have no idea how that makes any
the
sense.
glitter was softer.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
So I was like, oh, maybe it's because the oil thins out and it can run better once yours sumped. I was like, maybe mine's just something. So that's how, when we got back from Arizona, I was so excited to drain the oil and be like, oh, I figured it
Okay,
out.
so you didn't know during Arizona, you're just like, I got a sick dyno. We were talking about when we get back from Arizona, we'll show everybody the bike you bought. Here we are, another 5 weeks later. Cole cannot ride his bike now.
Put the bike back into the corner where baby belongs.
How about this? I'll trade you this hot boy right here for my FXR back.
Dude, hey,
Bad deal.
that would be a great deal for Cole.
And I want you to ride this, but you took the hardware out.
Let's get the FXR. You can, for old time's sake, ride your own FXR. Let's
figure
dial this thing in.
Pull it out. All right, look, he even has a custom-made Sealy Speed Factory Thrashin supply Saddleman seat. Juan's working on getting this thing out the door for me. And Juan's gonna ride his bagger.
Which pair you want, black or gray?
Oh, dude, I want to run the gray ones.
Sick. Actually, I really wanted to wear the black ones.
That works out, dude.
Oh yeah. New gloves, hitting the website any day now.
Threw some Loctite on that thing this time, so.
Nice. Cole's hopping on his bike. What'd you just say?
Good thing I just remembered to grab my wallet out of my truck. I need my driver's license to get my motorcycle license.
Yeah, motorcycle parking at the DMV, baby. Right up front and center. All right, I think the thing to really worry about is how did Cole get to the DMV on a motorcycle when he doesn't have any documentation?
Is this where you guys learned how to wheelie? How do I learn how to wheelie? Where's the wheelie department? I have a question, just a generic question. At highway speeds, how much time should a motorcycle driver allow between signaling and changing lanes? Is it 5 seconds or 10 seconds?
My guy's studying over here before the test.
Is it 5 or 10 seconds? No, it's 5, dude. It's not 10.
All right, no more studying, dude. I want to see you fail this thing a
No,
couple times.
dude.
He got it right.
He's got 3 chances, so I want to see him fail twice, just for fun.
Well,
Yeah,
I need
it's the
to
same
pass,
test.
dude.
What are you doing?
DMV test pro, dude. Practicing.
Give us one question that they might see.
When you're hitting braking bumps.
Is that what it says? No. What does it say?
When you're entering a whoop section, is it better to be up a gear or down a gear?
What does it mean to get cross-threaded?
What do you got? What's the question?
Riding at night, you should move closer to the vehicle in front of you to use its lights to see further down the road.
No.
Reduce your speed because it's harder to see something lying in the road.
Maybe,
Yes.
maybe. What's the next one?
Keep driving at normal speeds because slowing down would increase the chances of being struck from
I mean,
behind.
that's kind of how I feel. I don't want to I'm going to stay on the gas, bro.
Here we go, dude. Which one is it?
I mean, it's probably...
Nope,
Yeah,
I knew it.
was the
I
middle
know.
one.
I said it was
I
the
said
middle
what
one.
I would do,
You guys would have
joking.
both failed.
No. I passed when I was 15, bro, okay?
I passed for like 30 times when I was 15 to 21. I just kept renewing it.
Trying to get my motorcycle permit?
So if you're, okay, what I want you to do, you have a driver's license, I want you to go fill out a renewal and fill out, while you're filling it out for renewal, add motorcycle. It'll be on the page where it asks, hey, are you a fireman? That's the page. Just add-
Where's that over
You're
there?
gonna follow this wall all the way around to the computers. Good luck. Hey!
Hey.
Yeah, no, get out of here.
Is it hot in here? It's hot in here. Okay, back in this line now.
I don't think you got to get back in line, do you?
I had to fill out a application thing, and then she said come back here and number thing.
You win. Where
It's a moto. You made the night show.
if you win your
What
certificate,
if I'm just on the podium?
if you,
No,
gotta
you
win your
gotta win.
certificate.
You gotta
If you
win.
win your certificate, what are we doing? What are we
You
getting for
gotta
lunch?
celebrate.
What are we getting for lunch?
I mean, I feel like it's natural to go get tacos. Do we go get tacos?
Well, I
or
was
go
like,
get
bro, I've been doing this my whole life.
That's the celebratory meal. That's a regular Tuesday meal.
McDonald's.
I want Soho. No, I want Chick-fil-A, dude. Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
I learned what a slippery when wet road sign looks like. I thought it was just twisties.
Come on, motorcycle boy.
Your number is gonna be on your phone, your G.
All right, dude. We're on.
Everybody else
We're
is
on the
being
path.
filmed. Why am I the one being filmed?
First of all, guy at the front's rad.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, what's your number? He looks at me, he's like, bleep this out. Like getting a number. He got his number. Now we're waiting for what number? G119. So they're on G115, dude.
Dude, he's got only 4 numbers. You'll be up there in 5 minutes. You're
Yeah.
chilling, dude.
Dude, I'm not chilling. I haven't completed my practice test.
What'd you get? Wait, what did you get? So you have
That's my
8.
first go at it.
You have 8 errors that you made on that one practice test. How many errors can you make?
Not 8 apparently. I don't know. I mean, most of them are like common sense, but then they put ones that like have like 2 right answers.
Okay.
So when it starts to rain, it is usually best to ride in the center of the lane. In my mind, no, because that's where the water puddles up. Ride in the tire tracks left by cars, which that makes sense. Pull to the side of the road until the rain stops. I wouldn't do that. I'd pull over and put on some Thrashin
I would
rain gear
say-
and get on with it, brother. Ride in the tire tracks.
Probably, but it's probably right in the center of the lane.
Yeah, because usually it's
Because that
like,
would be the safest.
Thinking safe now. We're not thinking common sense
Like,
anymore.
Would you get it right?
like they
or
get
not?
All
mad.
right,
Like
whoever
they
writes
like.
this test, we're gonna go where it rains a lot. We're gonna put them in the center and me in the tire tracks, and then we're gonna see who crashes first.
When I did the test, you're not allowed to have your fingers on
Hovering.
your clutch or brake. Like for me, I was like, what? Like, all right, what's the question?
All right, I got the right answer for everyone watching the channel. Before every ride, you should modify the exhaust system. That's
100%. That's actually a question on it. Okay, what's the next one?
Clean and adjust your mirrors, clean your wheels.
You should do all 3. Let's
All
look at that.
3.
Look at that. Literally says that. Before you ride, you should modify the exhaust system, clean and adjust your mirrors.
Can you hit D?
I think maybe
all
like-
above. You know
like
the
touch
one.
them all.
You know, on a test when you were a kid, it was like if you hit D, it's like all the answers above.
If your rear wheel locks up while you are stopping on a straightaway, there's 2 right answers. You will likely lose control of the motorcycle. You will need to release the rear brake to regain control of the motorcycle. I've seen C Bear do C many times.
I mean, I think that's probably the answer. I think you have the answer wrong.
What do you mean? You will need the release? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have to release. You don't want to lose control.
you wanna let go.
It
See,
says
Cole
you
would have
will-
got that
you will
wrong.
likely.
Yeah, but it's telling you like what you should do is let go of the brakes and
So
try
you
to
don't
re-control.
crash. Yeah.
I'm just.
It's not looking good.
Dude.
I'm worried for my guy.
All right, my guy's losing it right now.
No. The best way to avoid fatigue when riding your motorcycle on a long trip is to ride as fast as possible, right?
I think that's what me and Juan did when we rode 1,000 miles in 24 hours.
Is the right answer ride as fast as possible or take artificial supplements?
Stimulants.
Stimulants.
We all just failed the question. It was the question we were joking about. If your rear wheel locks up while you're stopping at a straightaway. Me and Juan were like, let go of the rear brake,
Try to
regain control, and then get back on the rear brake. That was one of the answers. We said that. We laughed at Cole. Cole said you will likely lose control. Also a wrong answer. We all three chose the wrong answers.
You guys need to be retaking your permit right now.
The right answer was you can usually maintain control of the motorcycle. That's like you can usually, like what?
No, I'm not gonna take my chance for usually. I'm gonna let go and 100% regain.
Yeah.
Why would I wait for usually? Well, not. Nah.
Dude,
That's why. What test are you studying, dude?
These are awful, bro. Just call his number out.
Good luck, brother. Let's get that pass.
All right, what'd you get? What is the deal?
Hey, I gotta go take a picture to take my test. I passed.
You got it, dude.
Took me 3 tries. Took me 3 tries.
Congratulations, bro.
Pass? Let me see. Let me see.
What's he got?
What can you do? What can't you do?
It says permits driving only, not practice during darkness or freeways. So no freeway and no nighttime.
All right, he's gonna need to get his license.
Yeah, you need to get your license.
Bro, you did it.
Watch out, world. I can ride a motorcycle now.
Only during the day.
I'm gonna go buy a booza. I'm gonna go buy and stretch it, and I'm gonna go buy a bagger.
Put
Wait a
nitrous
second.
on it too.
Wait a second. So what do we got to do to get your license? Because I think that would be another great
Okay,
vlog.
so they
Watching
said-
Cole ride the thingy.
Yeah.
They said I can go to CHP, take their classes, and then I just get my license. Or I can do the lollipop course, she called it.
Oh, is it here?
Let's go
I
look
think
at it.
so,
Let's
yeah.
go look for it.
Like swivels like this, and then
You can't go over the white
You
dot.
can't go over the dot. You swivel, and then you start in a certain way, and then you go in the circle.
You have to stay in the white
in
lines.
the white line. Can't put your feet down. The back tire does whatever, but it's the front tire.
Okay.
Same right here.
You gotta leave that way.
Leave this way. And then you go out and you do it again.
I think
so you start the
it's really
opposite way.
tight. Do you have to restart?
I think you restart. Yeah,
Okay.
you restart. So you go out and then you enter the opposite way. So then one way you lean this way and the other way you lean that way.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like when
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
doing things.
Yeah,
Wait, what? I failed twice.
Wait.
I failed twice.
Okay,
Question
so
five.
tell us the
Wait,
story.
wait, we were like,
I
what's
was
taking so
stressing-
long?
stressing
We were
on
like,
the
So
last
you guys
one?
know we got here at like 1 o'clock.
it's 3:30.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just-
it's 2:30.
And we've been here for an hour and a half. We were waiting, like me and Juan were like, dude, Juan went to the liquor store, got beef jerky.
Yeah.
All right, tell us what happened.
I failed twice. Okay, 2 or however many questions that I had never seen, and it was like there's 2 kind of right answers, and then you click it and it's like, nope, wrong. And I was last one, first question of the last test, wrong. I was like, oh god, here we go.
Wait, it tells you it's wrong right away.
Right away.
Dude, when I got my permit,
written,
it was written. I
yeah.
walked up and the lady graded it.
Yeah, me too. When I did it, they were like grading it right in front of you.
No, dude, I was stressing.
So how many wrong did you get on the second one?
I
Or
was
the
like
third one?
4,
The third
I
one.
think. I literally like, there was one question I didn't know. You can skip it and it'll save it for the last one. And so I like skipped it, and then I got to that question again, and I was like, oh man, I'm here. All I gotta do is get this right. And I freaking passed.
Congratulations, you have passed this test. Once you have completed taking your test, please report to DMV
Oh,
technician.
I say try 8 out of 11. I'm just kidding. He got out on that last one. You're right. Out of there. You're supposed to stay in those lines.
Yeah. All right.
You did pretty good.
Did I pass?
You kind
I
of...
got to that line where you're supposed to stay in, and I couldn't see over my fairing. I was like,
That's what's hard about like these bigger bikes. It helps on a small bike when you could really look over in your front wheel.
Hey, was I supposed to stay in that line, or was I supposed to go the zigzags back?
I think you're supposed to do a full circle, though. I think you're supposed to run that circle a whole lap.
Maybe, but you're supposed to 2 laps or whatever, and you come out the other lane so the opposite lane.
But weaving, or not, just straight.
You weave into it, circle, and then you come out one way, and then you reset, weave opposite way, and come out the other lane.
Yeah. So
the line. That's why I got to the end of it. I was like, am I supposed to go down this line like you did, or was I supposed to like swerve?
I think no, you're supposed to come through the line, but that way they're testing that you know how to make a left and a right, like, because you're doing the circle, because they want to make you do it left, and then they want to make you do it right.
But it's set up by wherever you start on the weave. So once you start here and you go this way, and then on the other time you reset and then you start here, and you enter the circle at different.
So do you think you could pass?
Yeah.
Cole already got told by somebody that you're not supposed to do it during business hours. Hit one more. Hit one more. Come on. Stay in. Oh, God.
One thing doesn't matter what the back wheel does.
Oh, you gotta stay in. Now you gotta go back out the line. Back out the line right there.
We're dialed, dude. Let's just send that footage to the DMV, and then I pass my test.
Here comes security, dude. He's about to get mad at you. Officially got his permit, so we're going on a little celebratory ride, taking our boy over to the coast. We're gonna go find some tacos somewhere. So we just pulled off the 101 to Canyon Road. This is a rad canyon that takes you over to Pacific Coast Highway. Couple tunnels, couple sweet twisties. What a way to celebrate, boys. I'm gonna let Juan get the 87 octane.
No, my bike's the only not stock bike. It's the SB.
Still my bike?
Oh, good thing we filled that bike up, because the last person filled up with a regular. The first couple of gallons come out of regular, so it's going on your bike.
Hey, so one,
What's up?
If you want to get lobster, you got to catch it yourself.
2 shrimp tacos.
I don't want that.
Clam chowder?
Clam chowder. Get one if you want
You
one.
want clam chowder or you split it with me?
I'll do it. Yeah, I'll split one with you.
All right, can we get a clam chowder?
I'm gonna do the 2 fish tacos.
I'll do the 2 shrimp tacos like my boy Juan got. Should I do that or should I do the ahi tuna burger? What's
Do
one?
the burger.
All right.
Jumping at it, you from the
Yeah, run the burger. You want anything? You want ranch, ketchup?
Ranch.
See, look at that. If I didn't ask that, we brought the food back and he'd been like, oh, I need some ranch.
Bring him some mayo
Right
instead.
here, right here, right here. Look at them big old
Can
fries,
we get some
bro.
ranch? Is that you that got the fries?
Yeah.
Can we get
Oh.
some ketchup too?
Dude, the fries are bomb.
Oh, brother.
Look at that.
Ooh, my Clams Casino.
Look at that.
Oh my God,
We got, wait, show me that. What do we got going?
I got scooped some clam chowder with my fry.
Dang.
Fire.
All right, so I went off like way south. I got myself an ahi tuna burger. We'll see how this thing tastes. The tomato looks about thicker than the tuna itself. The bun's pretty thick. Juan's already, what did we say, inhaling his food?
Yeah, hell, dude.
Shrimp tacos.
I think fish was better.
Well, Cole got fish tacos, so he can let you know. It's a good bite right there.
A little salsa for the fish tacos. Fish bone in my taco, dude.
What?
Straight to the back of my throat.
Dude,
I died on the vlog just now.
I thought he was making a cat noise. I heard my hairball cat. I was like, what?
Get the shot, then call 911.
Yeah. Hold on, let me get a picture. Cole's like, that's it.
All right, guys, almost probably 10, 15 years in the making. Our boy is somewhat legal to ride his
I
motorcycle.
believe in your words where I won today. I won.
Yeah, Cole won. He won.
And that is why we celebrated getting to the Pacific Coast and going to Malibu Seafood, which also almost made you not win because you did swallow a bone.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
almost died
my
on
God.
a freaking fish bone
Like,
today.
that was coffee down
Took me
lung.
out. I almost had my permit for like almost an hour.
That's it, guys. So if you like the hats that we've been wearing, they'll be going live this week. And thank you guys for following along. We have a lot of stuff going on here at Thrashin Supply, and we're just getting started. So we'll see you guys on the next one.
See you later.